From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's happening. A Mount Carmel man has been sentenced to prison on drug-related charges. Wabash County State's Attorney Kelly Storkman says 49-year-old Frank E. Schultz was sentenced to 8 years behind bars to be followed by a year of parole in Wabash County Court. He was arrested back in December by Mount Carmel police after a traffic stop. When officers then attempted to search Schultz, he threw one of his shoes into the ditch and attempted to flee. A struggle ensued and Schultz had to be tased before being taken into custody. When that shoe was recovered, officers found a black bag inside containing multiple bags of suspected meth with a total weight of about 12 grams. It was later learned Schultz was out on parole. The sentence in the case was handed down by Judge William Hudson. In Wayne County, WFIW says on Tuesday, 41-year-old Christopher Britton of Clay City pled guilty to a charge of theft and was given 2 years probation. 37-year-old John D. Atterbury of Galesburg pled guilty to battery and sentenced to 6 months conditional discharge and credit for 6 days time served. 63-year-old Philip K. Bailey of Fairfield pled guilty to driving revoked and was given 2 years probation plus 180 days of electronic home confinement. 37-year-old Casey Bruce of Joliet pled guilty to possession of meth and was given 2 years in state prison to run with concurrently with sentences handed down in Clay and Fayette counties. 64-year-old Jerry W. Carter of Fairfield pled guilty to possession of meth and was given a year of conditional discharge and credited for 2 days time served. 42-year-old Brenda Fond of Lake Villa, Illinois, admitted to violating a previous probation term of 24 months on a charge of delivery of meth and was resentenced this week to a new term of 2 years of probation. 39-year-old Amanda Mangrum of Enfield admitted in court to violating probation for 24 months on a possession of meth charge and was resentenced to a new 2-year term of probation. 44-year-old Jack R. Silliman of Fairfield pled guilty to battery and was placed on court supervision for 1 year. Silliman was given credit for 2 days served. And 34-year-old Jacob Woolever of Fairfield pled guilty to criminal damage to property and was sentenced to conditional discharge for 1 year and given credit for 2 days time served. Out of White County, a Greenville, Kentucky man who caused a scene last July at Bradshaw Park was sentenced on Wednesday. WRUL says 61-year-old Troy Mercer was charged with disorderly conduct, possession of ammunition by a felon, and multiple counts of aggravated battery of a peace officer. He did plead guilty to 1 count of aggravated battery to a peace officer in exchange for the other charges being dropped. He was sentenced to 2 years conditional discharge and was ordered to take his medications as prescribed and to continue counseling. Meanwhile, a Carmi man was sentenced Wednesday. 19-year-old Talon Weber was given 2 years conditional discharge on a charge of misdemeanor sexual abuse and aiding, abetting, or possession of or selling a stolen vehicle. Other charges against him were dropped per the plea deal in the case. Weber has a 6-month state jailed sentence as well and was ordered to perform 30 hours of community service and complete drug treatment. He was given credit for 36 days time served and ordered to pay restitution to a victim in his cases. An accident last night on the Shawneetown New Haven Road in White County. State police say that crash happened at the intersection with the Ridgeway New Haven Road after the driver of an eastbound Chevy Silverado failed to stop at a stop sign and struck a Chevy Malibu. Both the driver and passenger in the truck, as well as the driver of the car, were airlifted to area hospitals. The road was closed for about 5 hours. Police say the investigation is ongoing. WSJD reports the city of Mount Carmel is working on a deal that would see the city sell property on the west side to facilitate a new company locating here. Well, not much is being said yet. Mayor Joe Judge did offer some details about the project, saying it's a business in an innovations type industry. The city is currently working with the unnamed company's consultants. City Clerk Ryan Turner says the project was substantial as infrastructure issues are currently being addressed, but those issues are not an obstacle to that project being successful. TIF funding is being explored for the new prospect as well. The IECC Board of Trustees met this week. The officials there recognizing outgoing trustee John Brooks for nearly 2 decades of service on the board. CIO Alex Klein was recognized for 28 years of service. He'll retire April 30th. The oath of office was administered to returning trustees Susan Batchelor of Louisville and Roger Browning of Mount Carmel, and new trustee John McLaughlin of Olney. WVC student Myra Rose was also seated as student trustee for 1 year. Gary Carter was elected chairman, Brenda Culver vice chair and secretary pro tem. Ryan Hawkins was reappointed as district treasurer. Sonia Weiss reappointed as board secretary and district ethics officer. The board will continue to meet on the third Tuesday of each month at 6:15 p.m., rotating their meetings across all 4 campuses. The board approved the adoption of a resolution with intent to issue bonds not to exceed $8 million for the purchase of paying the claims of the district. The board did authorize modifications to the construction budgets of the capital development project at Lincoln Trail College and future athletic facility at Frontier. In personnel, Dr. Kathy Robb was hired as Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs beginning May 19th. Grayson Flitner hired as head basketball coach for the men's team at Olney Central. Tanera Ryden hired as Trio Student Support Services Academic Advisor at OCC. Employment contracts were approved for LTC President and Vice Chancellor of Institutional Outreach Tana Ambrose, OCC President, Vice Chancellor of Business Operations Chris Simpson, and WVC President, Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs Matt Fowler. Change in employment status was approved for Dr. Sharmila Kakak from Dean of Business and Industry to Frontier President and Vice Chancellor of Business and Industry. Voluntary separations of agreement were approved with faculty members Curtis Allen Brown, Christy Erfer, Juliana James, Ann Hustad, Rob Mason, Ann Roy, and Reno Beaumont. The resignation of Wabash Valley women's basketball coach Luke Scheidecker was formally approved. Meanwhile, the board adopted the 2023 through 2026 faculty collective bargaining agreement between the district and the Illinois Eastern Community Colleges Education Association. Meanwhile, memorandums of agreement establishing a joint faculty evaluation committee and distance learning education committee was unanimously voted down by the board. Elsewhere, Fairfield businessman and owner of Gifford Properties, Andrew Gifford, has announced that the Reserve, a highly anticipated development in Fairfield, which once housed Wayne County Bank and later People's National Bank, is taking shape. WFIW says the project will feature 11 high-end apartments on the top 2 floors, 8 brand new business suites on the main floor suited for professionals and entrepreneurs seeking a productive workspace. The building is already home to the Vault, a 24/7 fitness center, and also a planned restaurant on the lower level aiming to enhance local dining and entertainment options will be available as well. More to come. Your forecast is next, then sports. Stay with us.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back. It's time to talk weather. We'll put weather in focus as we move toward the weekend. Some scattered thunderstorms in our forecast tonight. They will become more numerous through the day tomorrow, but still pretty scattered in nature. All things told, I think everybody will see a little bit of rain at some point, but not a complete washout of the day. And then plenty of sunshine returning for the weekend. A cooler start to the weekend on Saturday, but the temperatures will warm again with sun through Monday. Checking numbers, 80 degrees was our high temperature this afternoon. A very warm day, above normal for this time of year, but shy of the record. 56 was our warm low this morning, and so far no measurable rain in our gauge. Putting the map in motion for you tonight, here you'll see some clouds moving in the overnight hours. Again, scattered showers, a few thunderstorms possible, a little more numerous as we go through the day tomorrow, but you'll see it begin to wind down with one last push. That's the front that will move through close to 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow night, and then skies will begin to clear out. It will be a slow clear out, so maybe a few clouds to start the day on Saturday, but then we're done with rain until the middle of next week. As far as forecasted rain totals, maybe 3/10 to 4/10 of an inch of rain, maybe a ½ inch in some locations. Greatest totals appear to be down to the south. That's where they've seen more rain already today. But again, hit and miss with these showers. Overnight lows tonight with those scattered showers and storms will be in the low 60s across the region. We'll continue the shower and thunderstorm chance a little more numerous through the day tomorrow. High temperatures approaching 80, 75 to 80 generally across our region. Then as we go into Friday night into Saturday morning, those showers ending, we think probably before midnight, but just in case, a few scattered showers and storms remain. Overnight lows cooler into the low 50s. And then on Saturday, not nearly as warm, but we will see some clouds give way to sun in the afternoon. Not to the 70s or 80s, but highs will be in the mid 60s for your Saturday. Don't worry, though, we'll be warming up the rest of the weekend. 70 on Sunday, up to 81 with sun on Monday, and then scattered shower and thunderstorm chances next Tuesday through Thursday. Highs from the low 80s Tuesday to the low 70s the rest of that time. That's your forecast. We'll talk sports next.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
Welcome back. Time to wrap up with a look at sports here tonight. We begin with high school baseball action from around the region yesterday. In non-conference play, Centralia beat Mount Carmel with a final of 3-1. In 5 innings, Edwards County beat Red Hill 10-0. Also in 5, Woodlawn beat Hamilton County 10-0. The Greater Egyptian Galatia, in the Greater Egyptian Conference, that is, Galatia Thompsonville beat NCOE 6-2. Turning to high school softball now, Mount Carmel in 6 innings beats Flora yesterday 13-2. Salem beats Johnston City 11-9. Hamilton County over Woodlawn 8-6. And in 5 innings, Hudsonville Palestine beats Grayville. The final there was 11-1. In girls high school track and field yesterday at the Carmi Invitational, Fairfield finished first at 139.5. Benton was second at 108. Harrisburg third at 103. Carmi finished fourth with 67 points. Cesar was fifth at 54. Other teams from our area competing, Mount Carmel was 8th with 31 points. Red Hill 9th at 24.5. Flora finished 10th with 20. Hamilton County 14th with 9 points. One boys high school tennis score from yesterday, it was Salem beating Effingham. The final there was 6-3. In college baseball action yesterday, Wabash Valley picks up a road win. They beat Kaskaskia 4-2. By the way, that sets up an important series, a 3-game set this week with conference leader John A. Logan being played today at Logan for game 1 and a doubleheader at Wabash on Saturday. College softball action now. Wabash Valley sweeps Shawnee yesterday, winning 9-0 and 6-3. John A. Logan swept Olney Central yesterday, winning 5-0 and 5-1. And Lakeland sweeps Frontier 1-0 and 5-1. That's going to do it for us tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for more news, weather, and sports. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Thanks so much for watching and have a great night.